Hey there, folks. Don Shanahan, editor-in-chief of Film Obsessive, coming to you with Oscars, Snubs, and Salutes, Part 4. I use the term follow the money from All the President's Men on this category, but it's more than anything, follow the Netflix money. Your leading nominated film this year is Amelia Perez with a historic knocking on the door amount of 13 nominations, putting it up there with some of the highest decorated, at least in terms of nominations, films in Oscar history. It is the 6th year in a row that Netflix has a Best Picture contender. 3 of those years, they've had multiple Best Picture contenders. So this is Netflix's power play. Now, we've seen them have this power play and have multiple nominations. Power the Dog had 12. Irishman had 10. Mank had 10. Roma had 10. And even with those huge polls of nomination numbers, they've never topped that glass ceiling and won Best Picture. Is this the year that Amelia Perez can? I don't know. It's got its own issues in terms of optics and pushback from the public and the critical community and the LGBTQ community. It has a tough sell in terms of trying to win that spot. The Irishman kind of threw an 0 for 10 goose egg when it came out here as Netflix's big contender. I don't know if Amelia Perez has the lack of juice to kind of be, an offer like that, like Scorsese put up, which is kind of funny because he did 2 in a row because Killers of the Flower Moon, sorry, Apple, didn't do much better either, despite all the money Apple threw into that. But I challenge you, Oscar, viewers and film fans, is there something, a category where Amelia Perez's hand is far and away better than any of the other nominees? Maybe Zoe Saldana, maybe the best song category, especially when you don't have the Wild Robot song Kiss the Sky and you don't have Disney in there with Mufasa songs. Are those the 2 spots that Netflix can maybe win an Oscar out of 13 nominations? That's the question mark we're going to have in about a month or so when we get to the Oscars. But at the same time, I feel like this is a chance to call for what many of us have wondered for a long time, which is a little bit of campaign finance reform. The Oscars you can see the big money studios and the big money players are the ones that get the nominations, or at least get the most nominations. The days of the, little engine that could India is not exactly possible unless you're Sebastian Stan and Jeremy Strong for, a little movie like The Apprentice. Everything else, if you follow the money, you will land on a studio or a big player. And that is probably part of the problem. Take care.